is up? What is up? Man, shout out to everybody at the corporate plantation. Man, we back in black in the building. Man, we got something real quick to discuss. We gonna talk about our brother LeBron James, man. I see he finally said something to redeem himself. I'm not all excited, but I just like the points. Keep the same energy with everyone. And that's what I like about it. So we're definitely going to discuss, what he said and what he meant by it, because they full court pressed the shit out of Kyrie Irving. But they ain't say shit to Jerry Jones. So shout out to everybody out there. Shawnee, Erica, Tasha, Dave for No Compromise, James Youngblood, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I know y'all doing y'all thing. You know me, I just decided to get this shit cracking real quick. Hey, let's see if I can. Okay, here, let's see, because I don't want to hear from Jamel Hill. Sorry. I want to see if they played. If not, I just want to play a little bit of what LeBron said, and we're going to get into it. Hey. Cut this shit down. Let's get into it. Man, LeBron James had a rebuttal for the news people, because he basically, LeBron did was basically call their ass out. And what he did was, before we play the excerpt of it, what I like that he did was, he did it very calm. He did it very, 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 very emotionless, and say, well, why are y'all not talking about Jerry Jones? Why are y'all not asking me questions about him that directly affected black folk? And Jerry Jones is a lying piece of shit. Stop lying, Jerry Jones. Acting like, I was just watching. You wasn't just watching. You was with a mob of white folk that made sure people like Ernest Green and them did not get into that school. That's what you were doing. You just didn't think that somebody took a picture and kept it this whole time, and circled and put a red circle around your face like, hey, which just happens to be a billionaire and own the Cowboys, which is predominantly black people. Look at the irony in that. I guarantee you, the dominant white Jewish community, if he was supporting Nazis or doing anything, they would strip him of his resources. They wouldn't allow him to do that. But for some sort of reason, it's okay to do that shit to black folk. That's where my irritation lies, is that. It's like, wow, this is what we come to. But I'm glad he did bring it up, because in my perspective, keep the same energy. Keep that same energy. So here, man, we about to play this, and here we go.
You guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
But I want to keep the same energy as one of those moments.
It's not only a moment, it is a reminder of racism, white supremacy. That's what it is. It's a reminder. That's what it is. And him being out there and being a supporter of racism, white supremacy, and you're a billionaire and you just happen to have employees under you that are predominantly black, which is foundational black Americans who built this country for free without repayment for you.
Been through in America. And I feel like, as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform.
You might have resources, LeBron, and you do have a platform, but I don't think you have a lot of power. You might have power in the black community, but you don't have power. Sorry, I disagree with that.
When we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under, like, oh, it happened. Okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys.
Wow, he said something real interesting. Where's that same energy at about Jerry Jones? But y'all had all this energy for Kyrie Irving, which I've been saying that from the beginning. But I'm just glad that somebody was able to speak out about it. Let's listen some more and see what he say. Let's see if he'll let us play.
Appreciate it.
Well, hold on, let's see.
Games last night after a increasingly usual event. The Lakers won again. They beat Portland without Dame Lillard, so they won that game convincingly. LeBron had a great game. Again, 31 points. Anthony Davis had 27. The Lakers now 4 games under 500. That's saying something. The way they start the season, I thought.
Okay, they ain't talking about shit. No, we ain't finna listen to that. Get the music back on. I just thought that everybody would listen to that. I found that very interesting. Found it very profound. I think that what he said was right. It was just, and I think that's how we all feel. It's just like at the court plantation, same thing. Black folk do one thing. It's under a microscope. It's an FBI investigation. And the dominant society mess up all day long, all day strong. And guess what? It's like it doesn't even exist. And all these dominant society people smiling with you and hold up a fist in the air and act like, look, then why are they not telling you what's being said when you're not in the room? Why are they not putting you in a position to win within the infrastructure of the corporate plantation? No. So don't just think everybody's your friend, because everybody ain't your friend, which is fine. Because it's not about everybody being your friend. It's not about everybody agreeing with you. It's about people being, I would say, I would say people would be more redefined in how they feel about things. Meaning, like, look, man, we cool, but when it comes to that, I have no idea about it. I think people just want to stand with black folk and do that shit when it looks correct, when you're on the right side of right. Then everybody want to stand with black folk, or they want to, you know what I mean? Then that's when it kind of looks okay. You know what I mean? But right now, no. Just like the Kyrie Irving thing. Everybody ousted him. Everybody jumped down his throat. Now people are backpedaling, and now they want to take up for him because now they're seeing like, oh, man, this is going too far. Well, it's always been going too far. Y'all did that to Colin Kaepernick. And Jerry Jones was the first person talking about if any of my players kneeled and they're not going to be on the team. Then all of a sudden he went to kneel with everybody. Maybe the people that told him to kneel was maybe the people that was like, hey, man, there's a picture out here of you. Basically with a mob of people against segregation. We don't know. I can tell you this. Once we get an economic base and once we start believing in each other and having intrinsic value in each other, this won't be going on. The reason why I say it won't be going on is because people are going to wake up. They're going to get out of the matrix and they're going to understand that. Yeah, we know that these people are the payers. We know these people control the infrastructure of what we do day in and day out, but it's up to you to have the value in yourself. That's a lot of times we don't have value in ourselves. We value materials, we value clothes, we value money, but we don't value who we are because we think that money, for some sort of reason, validates who we are. No. Money to me just puts a shield over a lot of the bullshit. And whoever really fucks with you are going to be the ones that'll really, really want to deal with you. You know what I mean? And we got to stop. We have to not only understand what money is for, what it's used for, we got to have more intrinsic value in how we use our money. Meaning, don't have a better value when you go buy some Balenciaga and then you don't have that same mentality when you go buy clothes from a black business. You treat those clothes like it ain't shit, but the Balenciaga, you hanging it up, you steam cleaning it. Oh, because this Balenciaga, man, first of all, Balenciaga basically just let y'all know look what they're doing. They having all those kids and pictures and sexual symbols and I don't know why y'all think this isn't news to me. Just like the Jerry Jones shit ain't news to me. Look how they handled the Colin Kaepernick thing. They basically shut him out of the league and got together and act like they did. But look, man, these are just things that y'all need to think about. And y'all need to know of what y'all plan on doing in your everyday life. You know, when you're at the Core Plantation, sometimes you gotta be slow to speak and eager to hear. Look, let me tell you something. At the Core Plantation, they always want to tell you what to do. It's always the dominant. Even black folk, they want to tell you what to do. They want to. They're critiquing everything you do, but then it's the passive aggressive shit with the critique. Oh, well, look, that bullshit. You just gotta be mentally tough. Look the other way and handle business and get the fuck away from them. You know what I'm saying? And stop thinking everybody's your friend, whether they black or white. Everybody ain't your friend. Trust me, I done worked at Core Plantations where I've had black supervisors, and they were the biggest Sambos coons I've ever seen in my life. And I've worked around black folk that were very pleasant to work around, and they were very, very on code and very nice, and trying to make sure you were straight. So just know that everybody's not your friend, and know you are your friend. And you gotta step back so you can see the snakes in the grass. You don't jump in the grass and go looking for the snakes. And we gotta stop looking for the bullshit, and we gotta stop being a gluttony for punishment. And stop thinking that you don't deserve more. We have a bad habit of that. A lot of our ancestors, not just ancestors, older generations socialized us. Well, man, that's good. You know, knowing good damn well it ain't as good as what it can be. You know what I'm saying? So we have to socialize ourselves not to settle for shit when you can get the best, but meaning the best that's applicable to you. That doesn't mean you just go out and go get a Mercedes Benz. No, you want to get the best of the best within reason, and don't floss on each other. Enjoy each other. If all your friends got new cars and then you finally get a new car, all y'all should be celebrating each other. Everybody should be toasting drinks. It shouldn't be no, oh, well, she got a Honda, you know what I'm saying? I got a Nissan, I wouldn't. Nah, man, we got to stop all that shit. Because in the dominant society, they don't do that. They have no problem praising each other. First, you got to praise yourself, though. You got to pat yourself on the back. You got to pop your own collar. And stop giving so much value into this. It's entertainment. You're just supposed to learn from it. They're nothing but high-priced slaves. So when they do stuff we don't want them to do, there's nothing you can say because they are getting paid just like you at a job. And you're going to do what's best for you at your job, right? Like I said before, that Kanye West shit is done. Niggas is not jumping on tables and stop. Because motherfuckers is not walking off their jobs like that. But you already know what it is, you know what it ain't. Have intrinsic value in who you are. Stop worrying about what everybody else is saying or doing. Man, people going to talk shit anyway. After you get a certain age, man, if you're not really around your family, you kind of just keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you get tired. When black folk want to be in competition with each other, it's so ridiculous. And then when you get around other racial groups, they not in competition with each other. They on the same page. So I think that's what we need to start doing, is having a different focus and a different mindset. Even when LeBron James spoke out, hey, y'all done do this. Okay, that's fine, but let's not jump to conclusions like we done won the war. No, he's finally spoke out. Okay, fine. Let's stay on task, stay in our own lane, handle business, value each other, and have value in yourself, man. And I'm telling you, the rest is history if you do that. But if you don't value yourself, you're not going to value nobody else, especially anybody that look like you. Hey, man, that's my time, man. I'm out, man. I got nothing but love for y'all, man. Hey, man, shout out to everybody out there. Shawnee, Erica, James Youngblood, David from No Compromise, man. All y'all, man, hey, I fuck with y'all. You already know what it is. You know what it ain't. Hey, man, if a nigga Sanborn and Coonan, guilty nigga, I'm out.